Alright, my name is Savannah and this is the weekly video for Module 9. And in this video, I'm going to be discussing renal blood flow and glomerular filtration and how common pathologic conditions can affect GFR. So first, renal blood flow and glomerular filtration are key processes that allow the kidneys to filter blood and form urine. So glomerular filtration rate, or GFR, is the volume of blood or volume of fluid filtered from the glomerular capillaries. So I have this image. It's the amount of blood filtered in the glomerular capillaries into Bowman's capsule per minute. So blood enters through the afferent arteriole. Filtration occurs across the glomerular membrane, and then the remaining blood leaves through the efferent arteriole. So although 180 liters of fluid are filtered per day, most of it is reabsorbed back into the nephron, and that leaves only about 1 liter of fluid being excreted in urine daily. So GFR represents the sum of filtration occurring in all functioning nephrons. So GFR is mainly determined by two things. The first thing is filtration coefficient, and then the second is net filtration pressure. So the filtration coefficient reflects the surface area and permeability of the glomerular membrane, so how well molecules can go through it. And then the net filtration pressure is the balance of forces, so the Starling forces that we've talked about, pushing fluid out of the glomerular capillaries, and then the osmotic forces pulling it back into the blood. And then renal blood flow, or RBF, is the amount of blood delivered to the kidneys each minute. It depends on the pressure differences between the renal artery and renal vein, and then the resistance of the renal blood vessels, especially the afferent and efferent arterioles. The kidneys maintain stable blood flow in GFR through autoregulation. So I have this image. One mechanism is the myogenic response, where the afferent arteriole will constrict right here when blood pressure rises, and then dilates, gets bigger when pressure falls. And then the second mechanism is tubuloglomerular feedback, where the macula densa senses sodium levels in the distal tubule and then adjusts the afferent arterial diameter to stabilize the GFR. So as you can see here, as the renal pressure changes, so like it decreases, then the glomerular filtration rate and renal blood flow will adapt through autoregulation to get back at a level response. Same if pressure rises. It autoregulates to a normal rate. So there are several pathologic conditions that can affect GFR. One of them is dehydration or blood loss, and that will reduce renal blood flow going into the afferent arteriole and therefore lowering the GFR. Secondly, hypertension can damage the glomerular capillaries over time, and that also decreases filtration. And then diabetes mellitus can also damage filtration membrane, leading to reduced GFR and then chronic kidney disease. So overall, renal blood flow delivers blood to the kidney, then the glomerular filtration allows the kidneys to filter the plasma and then maintain fluid balance and remove waste. Thank you.